Hello everybody! Welcome to the final actual episode of Let's Play Shadow of the Colossus. And maybe I can mount my horse. There we go. Last time we fought against he who must not be named. The Sentinel No, I'm not even gonna mention his name. My God, you know, this is a good game, and I'm happy that, you know, it was re-released on the PS3 for all of these people to experience who didn't get to experience it the first time around. But I just have to remark on how fucking frustrating this transition from PS2 to PS3 was. The frame rate increase. Something had to be compensated with the physics engine. I mean, you could not just have a straight physics engine frame rate increase. Because what ends up happening is, I have seen so many people talk about on videos of hard mode time attack on Argus that fucking chest sigil is the worst sigil in the fucking game. I'm talking harder than the shit with Gaius. I mean, with Gaius, the problem is you have to get onto him quickly by doing that stupid-ass sword launch. Not to mention he shakes like a motherfucker. But Argus, my God. At least with Gaius, you know, you have some kind of an easy cue to know when the fuck to do something. Argus! Oh, my God! Shake more than a freaking Mexican jumping bean! And I have a very hard time believing that you did that on the PS2 version. So, I mean, let's just say that though this was something that was highly anticipated by people, I find it hard to believe that much effort was put into the transition besides just the upscaling, the slight texture smoothing, and, you know, the frame rate increase and all that shit. Because the fact of the matter is, that is not good. I mean, it's not good game design. And I know it's not actual game design because it's a port. It's an after-the-fact change. But that is not good. So here we are. The reason we could not get into the final lair of this Colossus is that, well, it's blocked off. Your sword is actually the key to get inside. But unfortunately, you can only get inside by using the beam of light, and it's only going to be available right here. Well, maybe I have to get into the little... There we go. Or just maybe go right past it. I suppose that works. But yeah, fucking Argus. My God. Never again. So here we are. I hope you guys are ready. Because shit's about to get real. Agro. Follow. Agro. 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 Come on. Eventually you're gonna learn horse. There we go. Good girl. So, this is the final save shrine, and this is the one that you are not going to have access to. I mean, every other one in the game you're going to have access to, but this one. If you want the, I don't even know what fucking trophy it is, and I really don't feel like bringing it up in the middle of a Let's Play. It just would seem really fucking shoddy. But the ascent to the final Colossus begins with this bridge. And so it's time to jump. Jump, Agro. Oh shit. Oh shit. No! Well, if that's not grim. horse sacrificed herself so that you could get your fucking wish granted, Wander. Do not fail her. Even if I think it's a fucking stupid-ass wish, and that there's plenty of other fish in the goddamn sea. When they're dead, they're dead. Who says they're gonna come back the way they were? That's foreshadowing for people who might not understand it. And I might as well talk now about this game's relation to Ico. Some people have said it's pronounced Eco, but whatever. Potato, potato. We're getting into the whole pronunciation of characters thing that I really hate talking about. But this game is it's a spiritual prequel to Ico. I mean, it's not like story by story, well, this is this. Well, it tells some things about how Ico works, and I'm going to describe this more in the epilogue of the game. And Ico's a game that, I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to Let's Play. It's an interesting game, I think, to watch, but as far as a gameplay perspective, I think it's really clunky. I hate the camera in it. I just despise the camera. I mean, this is before, you know, good camera was commonplace. I mean, it was about 2004, 2005 that good camera work was finally starting to become more and more common in the game world. But let's just say there's a lot that I'm going to say about that. And there's a lot of relations to it. Oh. One last look at the Forbidden Land before we leave for the final Colossus. And the final one, good God. It's not the biggest... Uh-oh. Whoa. It's raining through the fucking hallway. That's awesome. And I know, you know, that's just game limitation and all that shit, but that's awesome. This is the first time that we've had bad weather in this entire game. And that right there is some foreshadowing for you. So, the final climb. Whoa. That shadow that you see, actually that figure that you see ahead of you, this... If ever there was a monolith, this would be it. The 16th and final Colossus, the Grand Gigas Malus. Whoa. I'll tell you what, he's not as big as, he's not as big as Phalanx was, but I'll tell you what, he's definitely a lot more imposing. He's probably the heaviest Colossus in this game. So, he's a big bastard. There's also a problem. You see that little... I'm just going to call that a bracelet of Twilight for the sake of appeasing any .hack fans we may have here. He shoots lasers at you with unrelenting accuracy. You need to roll to be absolutely lucky. Oh, damn. The path... half of this fight is just getting to Malus. All the while, he is firing laser after laser, the shockwaves of which do a little bit of damage to you. And if they hit you, your ass flies backwards. And could quite possibly drop down and lose an assload of progress on the path to him. So you need to pick your spots, know when to roll, And there is no, you know, crumbling obstacles or anything. He can't, like, pierce through this and blow it apart eventually. But I like to bait him. Listen to that. You can hear how fast he's shooting that shit. Oh, fuck. Oh. We have about one more major path we gotta go through, and then we'll be right under him. And then the real fight begins. The real game begins. Alright, so this is one whacked out jump. Wander never, ever does this. Have your hand, have your finger always on the grip meter for this, because he's going to overshoot the jump and slip and fall. And if your ass isn't ready for it, you will fall. So, again, be quick. Use the roll more than I have throughout this entire Let's Play, so... Now this is probably the hardest part of the approach to Malus right here. This just sucks. Do not be greedy. You remember I was greedy for Kuromori? No, not here. And sometimes he'll cheat like that. He'll just fire at random sometimes. And sometimes he'll do ju-ju. This part sucks. So I'm going to be very careful here. Wait for him to fire. Okay. Last one. Come on. Try and shoot. Try and shoot, you big bastard. Oh my god. This is gonna suck. Oh, you fucking asshole! I knew you'd do that! I knew you'd do that! It has to be when I'm on fucking camera, Malus. Okay. So apparently that's not going to work. This is frustrating. You know what's really crazy? There's some crazy-ass people who on the PS2 version with the lower frame rate abused Wander's roll, rolled in the exact direction, and avoided all this hoo-ah. Just waltzed right up to him. Okay, that's the last of it right there. Whoa. And here we are. This is going to take us right under him. And most of his offense is over with. That's not to say that climbing this bastard won't be a problem in itself. Good lord. I mean, you're literally climbing a fucking skyscraper for this final boss here. You know, all the ones up until now have been, at least the human-shaped ones, as far as I'm concerned, have been relatively half this guy's size. This is just freakish. And it should be an interestingly large last Colossus, shouldn't it? Now, I have seen somebody do some crazy shit when fighting this guy. I'm gonna try it right now. Nah, not quite. Because I know exactly where his minor sigil is. And I've seen, like I said, some crazy shit for some of the most ridiculous time attack times. But I don't think that I'm gonna be able to do it. Don't think I'm going to be able to quite replicate it. Yeah, fuck that. Oh. I mean, his dress, so to speak, does quite a bit of moving. Alright, you see it doing a little opening and closing action going on there. Alright, this is going to be my final shot at it. Nah, too much shit in the way. Oh well, I was going to try and demonstrate it. I don't know where it is though, where the sweet spot is. It's been a while since I've seen like the world record Malus run. But, again, that was some crazy shit. So, do a big jump, boost up. Or maybe not. Well. Just give it up, Lan. Seriously, it's not going to happen. Now, even though his offense is pretty much at an end, do not mistake things. This is still ridiculous to just get up. So, I'm going to try and give it a shot right here. No, I'm not hitting shit. I'm hitting his molten body, I guess. But here on his back is his first minor sigil. And you're going from minor sigil to minor sigil. And this stupid-ass cutscene here is a prick and a half. And that's why. I barely grabbed onto that shit. Alright. That's right. Look at me like I'm some fucking bug that you can swat in the blink of a fucking eye. Yeah. What? Did I have to grip onto his fingertip there? Ugh, I would fall, wouldn't I? There we go. Oh, you bastard. Seriously. Fuck! God damn you, Malus. This is such a finicky fight. So finicky just to get up him. Because the camera angle is very deceiving. You think it's a flat enough surface? No. Or maybe you just suck. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, Lan. You just suck. Oh, fuck Malus. I mean, he will not hold a candle to Argus as far as I'm concerned. But I could fall, and have fallen, almost half a dozen times from this guy in some attempts, and it's really infuriating. But it is what it is. I still have accepted the fact that it can't possibly be any worse than Argus was. No. Stop trying. Seriously, stop fucking trying. Okay. Up we go to try this again. And maybe I'll land on his hand in a more advantageous position this time because of no fucking cutscene. So, get a jump charged right onto his palm. Now, there we go. Come on. Now, as I'm sure you've noticed for minor sigils, you really don't have to be that aggressive about it. Just a slight charge to him is good enough. So, the trek from his palm to the top of his hand is probably the worst. But once we get to the top of his hand, if we get to the top of his fucking hand, maybe he's just going to be a douche the whole goddamn time. I don't know. There we go. That at least gives us enough time to get our fucking stamina back. Shoot his shoulder. And then he's gonna claw at it in pain. And now... Oh, you son of a bitch. Fuck. Malus. You and I are just gonna have to agree to disagree. God damn. The camera angle is so shitty for this fight. And I know you can adjust it, but you kind of can't for this Colossus. I mean, it starts getting into a little game of tug of war with you. And it can really kiss my ass. So, let's do this again. Round. Oh, shit on me. God! Fucking hell! The camera adjusted at the last second right as I was about to jump, and then I fucking fall off like a retard. God damn it, Wander. This isn't fun to watch. This isn't fun to play. I just want to do the big blow to this guy and get it over with. But no, that can't fucking happen, can it? Fuck you! Fuck you, Malus. I was right about to start pulling some brain surgery on your sorry ass. And he does not have any extra sigils either. Honestly, they could have gone a little more aggressive with the extra sigils as far as hard mode is concerned. They didn't, though. Alright, grab this shit. Get flush with his palm. And I have missed that jump from his little forearm to his palm before. It was a bastard and a half. Alright. So, let me impale his hand again. Nice flush surface. Do this. Grab like my life fucking depends on it, because it does. Alright. Top of it, I have all the time in the world to just jump. And there we go. Oh, shit. Alright. Oh. So now he's going to start shaking his shoulders, because that's what I was on. And that's the #1 way to bait this bastard into a quick full thrust. And that didn't connect, did it? Alright. Malus thrashes around maybe even more than Argus does, as far as I'm concerned. Oh. And hell, I'll fall half the time, won't I? Alright. There we go. There's a good shot. Let's keep this up. Come on, fuck you, Wander. This is the final boss. Do not choke. I remember regular time attack against this guy. I had him so close, and then he kept doing this and wouldn't stop. I was so close to him, stamina was almost fucked. Stamina did fuck itself. I fell off of him so close to being able to finish the time attack. With him literally with no health left. He literally, like, 2 or 3 stabs and that was it. And then I fall. That sucked. And you really just have to literally be on this fucking sigil. And there is no accuracy issue like there is with the other ones. I mean, you could be near it with the other ones, but... oh, fuck off. Come on, Malus. Poke it! And... poke it! Gonna bleed. Somebody's gonna bleed. This is a first blood match, and guess what? Your ass is bleeding, so you lose. Keep thrashing about. Yeah, I mean, seriously. It's as simple as splatting the top of your head with your hand. Boom! Wander problem solved. But no, you Colossi just aren't smart enough to figure that out, are you? There's a full thrust. Alright. Oh! That sound seriously just pisses me off. Reminds me of when I was fucking doing some 007 mode on GoldenEye. Max stats and all that shit, slapping people. That's it. There we go. Baited like a chump. Almost halfway. Not quite halfway. I mean, that is probably the best way to go. Have him flail his shoulders about, do the hokey pokey, and you'll probably get the best shot you can get with him doing it that way. Of course, do not forget to get to his shoulder blades. I mean, once you get to the top of him, it's pretty much old hat. But I mean, getting to the top of him, that's the battle. And it's certainly an epic fight to watch, but it's infuriating with Wander just flailing like a goddamn fucking rag douche doll. Not just a rag doll, a rag douche doll. Oh, yeah. Hit his fucking helmet. That's great. Hey, Malus, you might want to try better protective headwear. Maybe consult football players. I hear they're cracking down on concussions. Come on. He barely fucking moved, Wander. You... God. The camera's moving more than he is. And that's very telling. Oh, damn. He's shaking. Somebody please help me. And I'm probably not going to be able to get a jump stab in on this bastard. I was thinking about it, but that's not happening. So... Oh, what the hell? There we go. Oh, he's got about a quarter of his health left. We're almost done, guys. Almost done. We're almost done with the final fucking Colossus, and guess what? The final time I'll ever have to say it. This Let's Play. Almost done. Almost done. That bastard Argus should have been the fucking final boss, because that was an orgasm and a half when I beat his ass. Take that, you fuck! That's it! Game, set, match. And the building crumbles. Alright. So it's time, folks. It's time. Oh shit, just take a swan dive, Wander. Maybe you'll be able to avoid it. Tentacle rape at the bottom! Damn, Death Spaghetti followed you like an asshole. That's it. Final boss.